Guys, we are going to install a wind speed sensor. So here we are going to show the mounting of the sensor, how to mount it, how to fix it, and how to test it's moving properly. So these are the basic equipments which are supplied with the sensor. So this is a mounting plate on which we are going to mount the wind speed sensor. This is a U-bolt clamp which will help us to fix this on a pole. This is a main wind speed sensor which is supplied with this kind of a covering. So this is a main unit. These are the cups which are mounted over this unit. So let's start. You would have received such kind of a mounting plate which you need to fix on a pole where you will be fixing that this with a U-bolt clamp. So fix this on the pole like this. You need to fix this on a place which is minimum 2 meter above any obstruction, and to measure the true speed you need to mount it at a place which is, you can say, like the highest object in the whole 50 feet region around this. Okay, coming back to this, so here is the main sensor unit. Second, we'll just open this up. Should have received it like this. Just put the wires from here. Once it is out, you'll able to get this kind of a setup. We have received some screws like this to fix this properly. So we'll just try to mount one of it. Just try this properly like this. Let us also mount one another so it doesn't move. Okay, so you can fix it like this permanently. Then one thing to notice over here, do not open this thing. This is fixed from inside and having a glue, it won't get open. If you try opening too much, it might get broken. So now once this is fixed over here, it will move freely. So once you are done with this thing, you would have received these cups with the Allen key. Now these are the cups which move due to the wind and move this sensor. Open this Allen key. This is a very delicate Allen key. If you are having similar one with you, you can also use that. But as a precaution, it is supplied with all the sensors. Okay, here is the Allen key. So now just put this cups over the sensor. First of all, without tightening this cups over the sensor, just try to move it freely. It will move freely. Now try to tighten it a bit. Do not over tight. Just ensure that it's not coming out like it came out right now. Only tighten that much that it won't come out of the sensor. Yeah, now it's done. It's perfect now. It's not coming out and it's moving freely. So now we are going to see the connections of a wind speed sensor, model number WS102V, which gives us an output of 0 to 5 volt for a sensor range of 0 to 250 km per hour. This is a signal conditioner box which converts the pulse input of the sensor to 0 to 5 volt. This comes in an IP65 box which I have already kept open for showing the connections. You can see there are two ports of over here. Here is the sensor input. You can see there are three wires coming from the sensor, blue, black and brown. If I take this connector out, you can see it is mentioned over here, sensor. First wire is BLU, which means blue. Second is BLK, which is for black. Third is BRN, that is for brown. You get this pre-connected over here. On the other side, if you can see, there are 4 ports. 2 of them are for input power and 2 of them are for output. On the input side, you can see we have to give an input of 24 volt. This can accept the input in range of 12 to 24 volts. The output is in range of 0 to 5 volt. Now we are going to test the same. So for testing purpose, we have kept a setup ready over here. You can see this is a multimeter, and this is a connector in which we have connected the power supply and we have connected a wire for output. You can see now I am going to connect this over here. These 2 wires, the first 2 red and black wire, are for input power, and the next 2 wires, which are yellow and green, are for output. I'm now going to provide a power supply to the sensor. Now you can see we have powered this signal conditioner. There is no LED over here to indicate that. Now you can see I am now going to move the sensor a bit, and we are going to see what is the output which it shows. So we have kept this pre-connected so that we can demo the same to you. So the setup is ready. So now we are going to move the sensor a bit and see if it is able to reflect the same output to us on the multimeter. So you can see it's showing a reading on the multimeter. I'm just going to move it a bit more faster to see how far the reading is going. The same way you can test the sensor using a multimeter at a site. By this you will be able to identify if you have done the right connections and you are measuring the output on the right wire. So now we are going to see the connections of a wind speed sensor, which is having an output of 420 milliampere. The model number is WS102C. This will give us an output of 420 milliampere, and the range of the sensor is 0 to 250 km per hour. Now I have already opened the screws over here. So this is a signal conditioner box which is in IP65 casing. Over here you can see the sensor is pre-connected, which is converting this pulse output to 420 milliampere. You can see there are 3 wires over here. If I just take out this connector, you can see the markings are BLU. BLU means blue, BLK, that is black, and BRN, which is brown. You can see once this is connected, it will look like this. The wires are connected as per the color codings mentioned behind this. On the other side, you can see there are 2 items. One is the input supply, which is of 24 volt. You can actually give it in range of 12 to 24 volts, and the output is in the form of 4 to 20 milliampere. You can provide the power supply on this port, and then you can read the output on the other port.